was in a place with like my music and just myself and not being sure about like if I was good enough, if I wanted to do this, thing, be an artist. And, I was super unsure. I was dropping music and I just wasn't sure where I was. So when I got the call for the four, I was like, hey, look, this might be something cool to try out, Sent all my videos in, did all the interviews, and, I still didn't actually think that it was going to be something real until they surprised us and said, like, you were one of the first four. And it was like, my whole world was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it was like, for me, it was like almost like a confirmation, like, okay, like, bitch, keep going. Like, you're like, don't, like, right when you're, like, about to give up, this opportunity comes. And it's a blessing. And I learned so much about myself in that small amount of time, what kind of pressure I could be under and take, how to move quickly, how to work with people I've never, would have thought I'd be around. And just the whole experience was amazing. And then, like I said, that confirmation was like the best thing. And I knew whether I went all the way to the end or was out the first episode, I knew that I was good enough and I am good enough to compete in this industry. And it was like I said, that was like the best for me. And then just like gaining new fans and having people see me for who I am, it was a blessing, man. It was amazing.
That's facts. Can we backtrack a little bit of what it was like being an up and coming artist and getting that confirmation of like you're going to be on a show with sold out arenas, on huge stages, celebrities seeing you perform. I mean, for someone who's out there who's an upcoming artist who wants to be on a show like the Four, where did they start? Like how did it happen?
For me, I think it was like a word of mouth situation for me. I think someone put my name in, because I'm from LA, so I've been like I went when I first started making my music. I went through like the rounds of all like the underground hip hop spots. Like I've performed at like pretty much every venue in LA. I've rapped in front of 3 people for shows, and then I've rapped in front of like people with like 1,000 people. So I think that the best advice I can give someone that's starting their career, that's like starting to make that have that movement in what they in the direction they want to move in, just try to stay consistent. Like try to be consistent, and then try to outdo yourself, because we get so stuck, I feel like, trying to do one thing or be one thing, like we don't ever evolve, like, or we don't think that we need to evolve. So like as an artist, like keep creating, keep evolving, keep like bettering yourself, keep challenging yourself, because that's going to keep that fire in you alive, to keep pushing, keep going, because it's something new every day. It's something new that you want to do. It's a different vibe that you want to want to create. Like, keep moving, keep doing it. Don't stop. You know?
Exactly. Stay consistent, persistent, keep that drive, perseverance.
Exactly.
Can we talk about the celebrity hosts though? Because they kind of like had their own thing going on within the show. So who was like the easiest host to get along with? Who's the most difficult? Who was the hardest on the artist there? Your opinion?
For the 4?
Yeah, for the 4.
I would have to say